So I have my Funko SoDas from WonderCon in. Before we get this going, we're going to have to ask old Mr. A-Ball if we're going to get any chase variances in these SoDas today. So let's flip this guy around and see what he has to say. Old Mr. Magic 8-Ball, are we going to have any chase variances today? Come on, give us a good give us some good news today. And signs point to yes. Y'all see that? Now I don't put all my faith in a Magic 8-Ball, but this thing's still pretty fun, right? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko. Now, before we get started today, we're going to have a little bit of a debate about these Funko SoDas and whether or not I'm opening this one or not. So I'm going to put this one to the side, and I'm going to save it for later. And here's the debate I'm going to have with you on whether or not I open this. I'm not going to open this today. I'm going to let you tell me what you think, and then we're going to go from there. So this is Skeletor from the WonderCon. This has the WonderCon label on it, so it's not a shared label, which is, to me, is still kind of wishy-washy because WonderCon really didn't happen. So how could there be a WonderCon label versus a shared label? They should just all have the same label. They should have just, that's another topic, right, for another day. But this one does not have a chase variance. Okay, so I know in this can is Skeletor that's right back here on the back. Here, let's take a closer look at that. So like I was saying, I know in this can is Skeletor. Without a shadow of a doubt, I know that it's Skeletor. There's no chase variance. There's no nothing. And I have He-Man, and he could go right beside my He-Man in the can or out of the can as far as I'm concerned. But because there's no chase variance, and I know that when I open him who it is, do I open him or do I leave him in the can? Because if he stays in the can, then maybe 100 years from now he becomes more valuable somehow, or maybe he doesn't. And that's what I need your help on. Throw me a comment down below and tell me what you think. So does the price of this guy go up because he's in the can, or does the price of him stay the same? I mean, how does that really work? And I'm asking y'all for help on that because I'm not a reseller, and I know some of you are. So tell me what you think about that. Does he stay in the can? Does he come out of the can? Or does it even matter? I don't know. But I have Speed Racer here, and I have like 2 other ones in here. So we're going to get these guys opened up. We're going to get a look at them. So as we're getting these guys opened up, let me talk about my stickers. So guys, I still have some of these stickers if you haven't picked one up yet. They have this just super awesome glow on it. So this is my new sticker. I think here in a couple of weeks, I'm going to order another sticker with a different color glow. So this one has a blue glow. I think I'm going to order one with maybe like a green glow or maybe a pink glow. I don't 100% know right now, but I'm going to get another one ordered soon. These stickers are super easy to get your hands on. All you have to do is share this video right here. Go to Instagram, say, hey Wayne, I shared your video, give me your address, I'm going to send you a couple of these guys in the mail. So I've been sending this with my original sticker just because I still had some original stickers left over. Super easy, like I said, to get your hands on. Just share this video on any social media platform, whether it's your Instagram or your Twitter account or your Facebook, and then shoot me a message on Instagram that says, hey Wayne, I shared your video, get me one of those stickers, here's my address, and I'm going to get this guy out to you. Super awesome. So if you want one of those, that's how you get it. Now, I'm going to open this away from me because I discovered probably about the first ones I ordered that there was a milk cap on the inside of this that actually gave away if it was a chase variance or not. And I don't want to know until I get this guy out of the bag. So I'm going to take this and sit it over here to where I can't see inside of it. Then we're going to get this guy opened up and see if he's the chase variance. Now, I don't normally order more than one of these because if I get a chase, I get a chase. If I don't get a chase, then I don't get a chase. That's just kind of how I feel about it. Lately, I missed out on Wonder Woman. So Funko released a SoDa of Wonder Woman, and I somehow missed out on the Wonder Woman. I'm not 100% sure how I missed out on Wonder Woman, but I did. So let's see, is it a chase variance or not? And this is the chase variance. Or is it not? No, it is not the chase variant. So this is the regular one. Let's get the milk cap out now. So this is the regular one. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So I'm kind of a sucker for Speed Racer, and when it comes to Speed Racer stuff, I don't normally collect a whole lot of it. I just kind of remember the cartoon a little growing up, but not a whole lot because we didn't have cable and stuff like that. So it was later on in life that I seen the Speed Racer and stuff. And here's the Pong, some of y'all call it. The original name for these are milk caps. So this is one, and it's a 5,000 piece. So that means there's 800 chase variances out there. if this is 1 in 4,200. So I don't keep these Pongs out because I'm afraid they're going to disappear. This is how I've been displaying them, and at some point we'll do a whole like set on my SoDas. I just set him right in front of the can in a display. Like I said, at some point we'll do a display on. I'll do a video on the whole collection of them, and y'all have to tell me what you think. I mean, I think I got them displayed pretty awesome right now. I'm going to be honest with y'all. The truth is they don't stand up that great. So if you're going to put them in somewhere where the table is really not that stable, they're not going to stay standing up. Now, I have mine in this great big china cabinet. So as far as them like being in a sturdy environment, they're in a very sturdy environment. So they don't like move around a whole lot. But if they did move around, I mean, they would fall. This is one of them that almost should have had some kind of a stand, or maybe they just should have made the feet a little bigger. I don't really know the answer to that, but I do know that they don't stand that well. So in the recent ones, FuNko started putting them in these little boxes. The original ones that I got did not come in those little boxes, and I can tell you why they started putting them in these boxes. One of them that I got, the can was all but destroyed, and I kind of had to bend the can back out to get it to stand right. Now, that wasn't a deal breaker for me because I was collecting them because they had just came out and I wanted to collect something different than the Pops, and I didn't want to get away from the FuNko line that far, so it wasn't a deal breaker to me. But if I was being super sensitive about the can, it would have been a huge deal breaker, and I would have sent it back, and then I would have never gotten another one and all of that good stuff. So this is the Yummy Mummy. Now I don't know if y'all remember this guy, but this is a part of the cereal brand. Now everybody here knows I'm really into the ad icons. We're going to take a closer look at this one before I get him off. He has a shared label as well, 5,000 pieces, and he does have a chase variant. So in the cereal lines and the ad icons, I'm always hoping, fingers crossed, for the chase variants. And y'all remember the 8-ball told me we're going to get a chase variants. We'll see. Let's take a closer look at this can real quick. I really like the ad icon stuff, and I don't really know why, other than the fact that it reminds me of my childhood when I was, the commercials and stuff that would come on while we were watching cartoons. That's the only real explanation I have for the reason why I like the ad icon stuff so much. So this is going to be a 5,000 piece set. I don't know how many of the chases they made, but it'll tell me on the milk cap. Let's, keep our fingers crossed that we got a chase on this one. Fingers crossed that there's a chase variance on this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this guy open. Now, like I said, this is a shared label. And like I said earlier, I don't really know how I feel about shared label versus non-shared label when there was no con to have a non-shared label to begin with. So I don't really know. And I don't know. Throw a comment down below. Tell me what you think about that. Do you think there should be a shared label versus a non-shared label? I mean, do you think that even though the con didn't happen that we should still have a con label? I don't really know. So I didn't get to see the milk cap. I opened those and moved those in such a way that I don't. Keep our fingers crossed for the chase variants on this one. Let's see what we got. So he is going to be, I don't think he's the chase variants, no. So he would not be the chase variants. So I missed the chase variants on the Yummy Mummy too, which is okay, guys. I don't buy these with the idea that I have to have the chase in it, because if I did, then I would just wait until people started selling them on eBay, and then I would grab them once somebody had already opened a chase. This is a really awesome figure though, and it looks like he is missing an arm. He is missing an arm. So the milk cap's not in there. Oh, that's kind of garbage. I kind of want my arm. Well, I guess I'm not gonna get it. Here, let's take a closer look at my one-armed mommy. Well, I don't 100% know how I feel about him missing his arm. You can see where his arm was supposed to be there, but it's not there. So if I had to guess, I would say that makes him worth less money than if he had his arm, because this is definitely like a manufacturer error, which is kind of garbage because I kind of want my arm. I don't normally complain or send emails. I might honestly send an email about this guy letting them know that I am missing an arm. Maybe they can send me an arm and I can pop it on there. I don't think they could just send me another figure though, because these are such limited piece sets. Put him there, and let's take a look at this milk cap. So the milk cap Pong, whatever you want to call it, is just the same as the other one. It's 1 in 4,200, so that means that there's 800 chase variances of this guy. I'm sure that the rest of them all have both arms, or at least I hope they do. That would be my hopes, is that the rest of them have their arm. Hey, who knows? So to be completely honest with you, I kind of think it's funny, and I'm going to check right around me again to make sure that I didn't drop this arm. Well, I checked around me again and I still don't see the arm, so I guess it just stands to reason that they didn't have an arm with him. That is still not 100% deal breaker to me. Even though he doesn't have his arm and he's missing the arm, I guess I could be upset that he's missing the arm, but I'm truly not. I mean, he's a mummy and parts fall off mummies, right? But I am going to send FuNko an email, and maybe they'll send me an arm replacement. I mean, that's my hopes, is that I can get an arm replacement. Now, this next guy's the one that I truly wanted. Now, when I was ordering them, I would have been actually upset if I would have missed this one. This is Fruit Bright. Now, I know everybody here remembers this one, and this one has also got a shared label. Another 5,000 piece set. Before we get this guy open, I'm just going to kind of let you get a look at the can first. Let's check the can out. Now, when they're making these guys, all of these cans have pretty much the same standard front, just different colors. So the soda looks pretty much the same on every one of them. And then they have the figure and the name below it. The pieces over here, so it's a 5,000 piece set. This is a shared label, and like I said, I don't really know that it matters if it's a shared label or non-shared label. There is a chase variance to this one. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that we get the chase variance on him. Now, other than Skeletor, this is going to do it for my WonderCon pickup this year. And if you notice on a lot of these, because I noticed it myself, I am going after the SoDas in the cons more than I am the pops themselves. Now, I went after some of the pops, but I can never seem to get the pops I want. So in both the previous cons, I went after the Mandalorian in both of those, and I missed it in both of those. So, I don't really know how I feel about it. And I understand what they're doing, and I understand why I missed it. I mean, it's first come, first serve. But either there's some bots or there's some really fast people, because I would like to think I'm pretty fast when it comes to hitting the item and then going to the cart. And I just can't seem to get my Mandalorian to save my life. It's okay, I'm not complaining. I got the SoDas, and they're awesome. Now we're going to get this guy opened up. Fingers crossed for a chase variance. If I don't get a chase variance, well, the E-Ball lied to me. And I'm okay, because like I said, I only order one a piece of these, because if I really had to have the chase variants, I would wait until somebody sold it on eBay, and that's how I would get it. So let's see. We did not get the chase variant to this one either. Hey, it's okay. Now, so that means I've only gotten one chase variance out of these FuNko SoDas so far. So that just gives you an idea as to how hard it is to get these variances out of here, because there's not that many of them. This is a really cool one, and this, like I said a minute ago, this one was the one that I really wanted out of the four that I picked up. You know, the Skeletor, y'all are still going to have to tell me what you think about getting him out of the can. Let's take a closer look at this guy. Here is the milk cap for him. He's 1 in 4,200 again, just like the rest of them, because it seems like every one they did this time other than Skeletor was a 5,000 piece set. Let's put him down. And let's get a good look at him. Now you see he has a spoon in his hand. I can see the separation here where I can tell it's two different parts. Same thing with the arms now. Now I didn't know before that the arms were two different parts until my mummy there only came with one arm. And hey guys, look, that's still not a deal breaker for me. I just appreciate the fact that I got one at all. And I wish that he had both his arms. I'm going to send him an email, and maybe they can send me a replacement arm. Maybe they can't send me a replacement arm. Whatever it is, I'll be happy with him at the end of the day anyways. So